Life began over 3.5 billion years ago, but how? Scientists have some fascinating theories. Let's explore them. Abiogenesis. Abiogenesis is the scientific hypothesis that life originated from non-living matter through natural chemical processes. It suggests that simple inorganic molecules like methane, ammonia, water, and hydrogen gradually formed more complex organic compounds, such as amino acids and nucleotides, the essential building blocks of life. Where did it happen? Abiogenesis likely occurred in Earth's early oceans or shallow pools, possibly near hydrothermal vents deep in the sea. These environments provided the right mix of water, minerals, and energy to fuel the reactions. When did it happen? Over 3.5 to 4 billion years ago, during a time when Earth was young, hot, and chemically active, but still lifeless. Panspermia? Panspermia is the scientific hypothesis that life, or its building blocks, came to Earth from space. Tiny, resilient life forms like bacteria and spores or organic molecules such as amino acids may have hitched a ride on comets, asteroids, or meteorites traveling through space. While it doesn't explain how life began, it raises the possibility that life may have started elsewhere and simply arrived here. Where did it come from? Mars, Europa, interstellar dust, these places may have hosted early life or the materials necessary for it. When could this have happened? Panspermia could have occurred before or during Earth's early history, more than 3.5 billion years ago, when the planet was forming and still being bombarded by space debris. How would it work? Microbes or organic molecules survive the harsh conditions of space, such as radiation, freezing temperatures, and vacuum. They hitch a ride on a comet or asteroid. Upon impact with Earth, these life forms or molecules are deposited into Earth's environment, possibly kickstarting biological processes. Some meteorites found on Earth contain amino acids, supporting this idea. Why is panspermia considered? Provides an alternate explanation for how life appeared so early on Earth. Highlights the possibility that life could be widespread across the universe. Suggests we might be part of a cosmic chain of life. However, it doesn't solve the origin of life, it simply shifts the location of life's beginning to somewhere else in the cosmos. Deep-sea hydrothermal vent theory. This is a scientific hypothesis that life may have originated at hydrothermal vents, cracks on the ocean floor where superheated, mineral-rich water is released. In this environment, simple molecules like hydrogen, methane, and carbon dioxide could have interacted with inorganic catalysts such as iron and sulfur to form complex organic compounds. The discovery of ancient microbes still thriving near these vents today adds strong support to this theory. Where did it happen? At the bottom of Earth's oceans, especially around mid-ocean ridges. Specifically in hydrothermal vent systems such as black smokers and alkaline vents, which emit hot, chemical-rich fluids. When could this have happened? Possibly over 3.5 to 4 billion years ago during Earth's early history when the surface was still unstable. These environments existed before the atmosphere became oxygen-rich, making them suitable for early anaerobic life. RNA World Hypothesis. It's a scientific theory suggesting that RNA was the first key molecule of life, existing before DNA and proteins. RNA ribonucleic acid is unique because it can both store genetic information and function like an enzyme or ribozyme, allowing it to replicate itself and drive essential chemical reactions. This dual capability makes RNA a strong candidate for the molecule that kickstarted early life. Where did this happen? Possibly in shallow pools, clay surfaces, or early oceans where organic molecules were concentrated. Some theories suggest hydrothermal vents or volcanic areas as plausible settings. When did it happen? Likely around 4 to 3.5 billion years ago during the prebiotic era before complex cells or DNA-based life existed. How would it work? RNA molecules developed the ability to replicate themselves. These self-replicating RNAs gradually evolved, leading to the emergence of DNA, a more stable genetic material, and proteins, better catalysts. Why is this theory significant? It bridges the gap between non-living chemistry and living biology. It explains how genetic information and catalytic activity could exist in a single molecule. It removes the chicken and egg problem of needing both DNA and proteins to start life. While no complete RNA-based life has been found, modern cells still use RNA in essential roles, hinting at its ancient origin. Electric spark hypothesis. Over 4 billion years ago, Earth was wild and chaotic. The sky crackled with lightning, and volcanoes constantly spewed gases like methane, hydrogen, and ammonia into the atmosphere. Now imagine one of those lightning bolts hitting a chemical-rich puddle. Boom! In that instant, something magical happens. The spark causes these simple gases to rearrange into complex molecules like amino acids, the building blocks of proteins and life itself. This idea isn't just imagination. In 1953, scientists recreated these exact conditions in a lab. With a few sparks of electricity and a mix of early Earth gases, they actually produced amino acids. Just like that, science showed how life's ingredients might have formed from nothing more than a spark. Ice hypothesis. According to the ice hypothesis, life may have started not in bubbling oceans, but in thick sheets of ice. You see, under the ice, there was just enough liquid water for chemical reactions to happen slowly and safely. The ice acted like a shield, protecting fragile molecules from harsh UV rays and destructive heat. In this chilly environment, simple molecules could gradually combine and evolve into more complex structures, maybe even the first RNA strands. Ice, instead of fire, might have been the gentle cradle where life took its very first breath. Life as a cosmic accident. What if life wasn't planned, but just a lucky cosmic accident? According to some scientists, life on Earth may have started because all the right ingredients just happened to mix at the right time in the right place, under just the right conditions. Like lightning striking the perfect chemical soup, once in billions of years. No divine spark, no grand design, just pure chance. Maybe a volcano erupted near a shallow pool. Maybe a meteor added the missing ingredient. Maybe a random spark triggered a chain reaction that led to life. It's the ultimate lottery win, where Earth hit the jackpot and everything else stayed barren. Life as the universe's happiest accident. Conclusion? Abiogenesis explains chemistry, Panspermia adds a cosmic twist, and hydrothermal vents offer an environment. And RNA World focuses on self-replication. The origin of life remains unsolved, but these ideas bring us closer to understanding where we came from. Thanks for watching. Please join as a member to support this channel.